Does yesterday's 13-2 title win herald a new Kirishima era? Yes, and a long one at that, says no less a warrior than the ex-Hakuho. You look at his current shape and think, with that as his base, he can not only see Yokozuna, but stay there for an awful long time, the legend told Sports Hochi. He's taken his key inside left weapon and built a yet more potent attack, bringing the left to the front of the belt, slamming his head beneath his foe's chin, closing up his left armpit, and locking on with a deep inside right. He's got thrusts in his locker to kill off bouts quickly, and his best moves came in the closing third. He looks solid, dependable, and most at home with this fighting style. And how he's raised his all-round condition too. Kirishima's triumph brought about a century of Mongolian titles, just 21 years after the first. It was also the first crown claimed by a man of that name since 1991, when his stablemaster did it aged 31. But I was a late bloomer, that master yesterday said. He still has time on his side. And he's got room to improve. I want him sticking to his foes so tightly he can practically crush their legs from above. The current coach Michinoku turns 65 just over 3 months from now. This tournament was his last homecoming as a sumo stablemaster. He's a loyal lad, isn't he? Michinoku added. What a splendid job. I so want him to reach the top. Even after I retire is okay. The current Kirishima needs no decoder to know what that really means. Please seal the deal next time if you can. The victor himself had this to say in his NHK interview. I just tried to hit as hard as I could and not think things through too deeply. It was tough getting injured as soon as I made Ozeki and posting that losing score in July. I've analysed lots of things and really worked hard to bring myself back. And after posing with the cup and his 3-year-old daughter, he told the press, having received the fabulous Kirishima name, I had to put at least one trophy to it. It's a strong, strong bond between sumo generations. As is that between joint runner-up Kotonowaka and his stablemaster father, who doubles as the chief judge tasked with recommending his promotion. That could well have happened this time had he beaten Kirishima, but the new year must now be his target. I can't say anything myself, said an increasingly prouder father, but sumo chairman Hakkaku felt free to add, he's clearly gotten stronger, Ozeki has come into view. There were some bouts I just threw away, said the 26-year-old Hope, who claimed a 5th Fighting Spirit prize. I now aim to train yet harder to put myself in tip-top shape for January and seize the chances that come my way. And as for proof of the strength of bond, how about this from coach Oguruma, writing in Hochi Sports? As a child, Kotonowaka witnessed his grandfather, the ex-coach Satogatake, scolding his father. Thrusting himself in between the two, he screamed at the top of his voice, "Grandpa, I will make Yokozuna, so please go easy on Dad." Oguruma himself was coached by the man who fought as Kotosakura. The ring name Kotonowaka is set to inherit. That means the stable sees a Yokozuna in him, Oguruma continued. I, myself, Kotomitsuki, Koto-Oshu and Kotoshogiku all fell just short. So don't stop here, Kotonowaka. Work on your tachiai. Thrust before gripping. and overwhelm your foes. The foe Kotonowaka beat on the final day, 21-year-old Atamifuji, scooped a second straight Fighting Spirit award for a second straight 11-4. But I really wanted to win today, he whispered to NHK. I've got to train even more than this, otherwise I won't cut it. I don't have the ability yet. There were too many close calls this time, even in the matches I won. His stablemaster was NHK pundit for the final afternoon, and bemoaned his charge live on air for setting up to hit straight while his legs went off at an angle. It's no cakewalk at this level, Atami said with a sigh. And having seen things from so close up, I'm truly in awe of what's required to actually claim a title. I'm pleased to an extent with my score, but also like, fighting spirit again, huh? Close but no cigar. I'll be back stronger in the new year. A third Fighting Spirit winner emerged in Ichiyamamoto. A complete turnaround from a year ago when he left the arena in a wheelchair. I saw on the changing room TV that a win would bring me the prize, he said, and I felt more nervous than usual. But I thought I got forward solidly and attacked him well enough. For the record, NHK's pundits dissented. 24 wins from 30 guarantee him a second highest ever rank next time. I know I'll be up against tougher foes, so I'll train myself up to try and compete, he said. I'll be keeping tabs on him from close quarters, of that you can be sure. Now, when he won Division 2 for the second time, I thought that was impressive, but Kotoshoho is now a 3-time second-tier winner, after yesterday's dramatic playoff win over Onosato. I got jittery upon seeing Onosato win his regulation bout before mine, Kotoshoho told NHK. But I then hit Asakoryu well and could take that confidence into the playoff. When fighting Onosato in the tournament itself, I went in with left arm tight to the ribs. So today I surprised him with outside left, and I think that was key to the win. I feel I began this tournament overly concerned with regaining my Division 1 rank, and as such, tightened up in the first 2 bouts. But once I told myself what will be, my body loosened up and really moved around that ring well. I juggled my left knee treatment with my training really well. My aim is to stay in Division 1 by not overdoing the power or the tension.